guys, Spy Vapor here. Gonna do another review for you from the Totally Wicked Patriot range. The juice we're gonna be doing today is the Orange Cream. And I thought it was kind of fitting with these last couple ones with the intro. I know this isn't a place for it in a juice review, but just so you guys know, I ran that intro kind of as a joke. Apparently, according to the FDA and the American Lung Association, that the only people that are allowed to like any type of flavor are people who are under the age of 18. Well, apparently I must be a kid because most of my juice collection consists of different flavors, and I enjoy them. So it's not meant to be anything to draw kids in like the FDA or the American Lung Association would have you believe. Just kind of a little bit of fun. Hey, there's the kid in me. I love flavors. So anyways, enough of that. So the Orange Cream, one thing that I'm going to mention here is the texture of the juice. It's different from not only anything with the Patriot range, but anything that I've ever ordered from Totally Wicked. It's a clear consistency. It doesn't have much of a color tint to it, but I hope that picks up. It has kind of a fogginess to the juice. You're not going to see any particles or anything floating around in there. It's just the consistency of the juice. And first thing I did when I broke this one open, took a quick smell just to see what it would kind of smell like if it was going to uphold to that orange cream smell. And this one's kind of interesting. It's the only way that I can describe this orange scent is if you were to peel a fresh orange. That smell you kind of get from the juice of the orange, but the rind also that you'd get on your fingers, that's exactly what it smells like to me. As far as the flavor, well, I'll go ahead and put a couple drips in this. I'm going to be vaping this on a 901. The flavor kind of struck me as odd. This one here, I took the first puff and I was impressed. You get a nice citrusy flavor to it. The orange really pops, and it's a separate flavor from the cream. It's one of those complex type juices that the Patriot range seems to be known for, that you're going to get those multiple flavor combinations in the same inhale and exhale. The one thing that I've noticed with it though, and it is kind of a tough thing for this juice, the first puff you take off of it, the flavor's there. The orange is popping, the cream tastes delicious, it's an awesome vape. You take your second and third puff, it's still there. But then as you start to go on, if you don't re-drip on that atomizer, for some reason the flavor just seems to fade. I can still pick up the cream hint to it, but the citrus almost completely, for me, it completely vanishes. So anytime that I vape this juice, just one recommendation, if this is a flavor that you're looking for, you can make this juice work. It's a little more in depth than you would be doing with any other juice. I drip this usually one drip at a time. And I know it's kind of a pain because you have to, take 3, 4, 5 puffs and then re-drip again, but that's the main way that I've had to do it to get this flavor to work. But let's go ahead and give it a quick vape and we'll see how it vapes. I get great vapor off anything that I've ordered so far from the Patriot range, and this one is no different. I get great vapor off this thing, especially on 901. It complements this juice pretty well. So great amount of vapor. The only drawback to this for me, I'd have to say, would have to be the flavor. It's a great flavor when it's there, but it does fade out. So be aware, if you order this juice, it would definitely not be something that I'd plan on filling a cart. It would have to be a juice that I'd drip, and I'd only drip one drop at a time. And just kind of keep cycling it that way. That'll keep the flavor active, keep the flavor strong, and it'll help you appreciate this juice a little bit more. One other thing that I'll mention here, I haven't mentioned this in I don't think any of my other videos, but for those of you who may be new to ordering from Totally Wicked or have ordered from them before and want to save a little bit, I'm going to include down in the section below the discount code that you can use to save 7.5% on the purchase. Just know if you watch this, I'll mention this occasionally in every couple videos, not every video, but Hopefully you can pick up on that and maybe save a little bit of money if you haven't used the discount code on the site before. But that's going to be it for this one, Patriot Range Orange Cream. If I had to give this one, which I normally don't, a score on a scale of 1 to 10, I would probably, just so you know, I'd still give this juice probably a 7, 7.5. It is a great juice. It's a good flavor when it's there, and it produces great vapor. So I'd probably drop it down to the 7 just for the fact of having to only drip once, and that constant extra dripping a little bit more in depth than I'd like to be. And I definitely wouldn't fill a cart with it. You're probably not going to end up with a good result. I've tried it. It didn't work for me. But that's going to be it for this one. Totally Wicked Patriot Range Orange Cream.